with 5.5 minutes to play. O'Hay gets back in the action.
9-second differential. Purcell drives, she's got it!
And Brittany Sykes now, long range, gets the lucky roll!
The WNBL's final round kicks off in Sydney at Brydens Stadium as the Sydney Uni Flames host the Perth Lynx. The Lynx have lost 2 of their last 4 and are fighting for home court in the finals, whilst the Flames bring a league-leading 3-game win streak into this matchup. Liam Ellison here alongside a very special guest this evening, 2-time Olympian Jenna O'Hay for her commentary debut. Jenna, welcome, and what a game we've got in store tonight.
Thank you for having me, and yeah, really looking forward to this matchup tonight.
Absolutely, and we'll have a look at the ladder on your screens right now as we head into round 15 of the WNBL, and it is the UC Capitals leading the way with that 11-4 record. The second place Lynx as well, and the Flames with a league leading, as we said, 3-game win streak. Is that at all a surprise for you heading into this one, Jen?
I think it is a little bit, yeah, but I think they are playing really great basketball, and earlier in the season I think they lost a lot of games by really small margins, and now they're getting those wins, so it's really pleasing to see, and I think this will be a great matchup tonight.
Of course, one of those close losses was against the Perth Lynx early on in the season. They lost by 5, but it was their most recent victory over the Lynx that really turned some heads. A 3-point victory away from home in what was possibly the boil-over of the season for the Sydney Uni Flames. Keely Froling had 30 points and 22 rebounds. Did you catch that one, Jenna?
I absolutely did, and I thought Perth were going to come back and win on their home court in their homecoming. It'd been a long time since they'd played on their home court, but you know, Sydney stayed strong down the stretch and fought a really tough-fought win, and it was really pleasing to see, and they were very excited afterwards.
They certainly were, and with good reason as well. Let's have a look at that Sydney Uni Flames lineup in just a moment as we see some of the highlights from that game. And here we are, Kyra Evans into the starting lineup today for the Flames, and it's been some of their youngsters who've been really impressive. Katie Diebel as well. How have you seen their performances?
Yeah, I think Kyra Evans and Katie Diebel in particular, development players from the Centre of Excellence, have really played great this season. And with Funda out, I think Katie Diebel will be required to play some big minutes today, and I'm looking forward to seeing what she can do.
Funda Nakasoglu will miss the final 2 games of the season. She's undergoing an operation on her broken nose. As we have a look at the Perth Lynx lineup on your screens right now, and notably, after returning last week off the bench from injury, Marina Mabry is back into the starting lineup today.
Yeah, it's great to see. She's an elite shot-making guard, and I'm really looking forward to watching her tonight, but sad to see Alex Chibatoni out tonight with COVID protocols. I think she'll be missed tonight. She's been playing really well for the Perth Lynx.
Certainly has been. Off the bench for the Lynx, of course, remained in Perth. Marina Mabry had 17 points and 14 points respectively in her first 2 games back from injury, but it's been her fellow import as well for Perth, Jackie Young, who's been balling for the Lynx lately. 25 points per game since returning to Perth over a 4-game span. Now sits 3rd in the league for scoring.
Yeah, she's been super impressive, and that game against Canberra in particular, it was a loss for the Lynx, but she was super impressive. But I really would like to see Garvin and Whitcomb get a little bit more involved in the offense. I thought they were a bit quiet, so I'm expecting them to stand up today.
Plenty of Opals talent out there for the Perth Lynx, of course. The Flames searching for their first home victory of the season. They've got an away record of 4-4, so very impressive on the road, the Flames. Just their 2nd game of the season as well at Brydens Stadium. So hopefully for them, Jenna, a chance to get their first victory in front of their members.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's a nice stadium to play in. The rings are very friendly, so I'm expecting some high scoring tonight. So hopefully we can see some threes drop down from both teams.
Season series split at a game apiece coming into this one. Perth prevailed by 5 the first time, the Flames by 3. So tonight we'll decide this series. Any tips for us, Jenna?
I'm going to go with the Perth Lynx tonight. I think they need to get into some fine form leading into finals. So I think they'll be putting everything out there tonight, but Sydney won't go down without a fight. So it should be a good game.
All to play for the Perth Lynx. The Flames, the hot team in the league at the moment. Scherf and Froling ready to contest the tip. Both players having a fine season and a fine back half of the season as well. Scherf putting up 16 points and 11 rebounds per game. And Froling has been a leader for this injury-plagued Flames team down the stretch. Players testing the spalling, and we're just about ready to go. Purcell pulls it down for Sydney. Shyla Heel playing with a rolled ankle today. Kicks it out to Froling. Purcell. And mishandled it, so last touch by Purcell. Perth ball. Double teaming Young. In fact, she finds her way free.
I like this matchup with Purcell on Young. She's a strong guard, and Kalani's one of the best defenders in the league, so that'll be a fun matchup to watch.
It certainly should be, as the seas parted there for Lauren Scherf. Former teammate as well of yours, Kalani Purcell. Jenna, describe what she's like playing with.
Yeah, she's great. Super smart, high IQ. Defensively, she's one of the best. Always coming up with steals, rebounding. She's always on the glass, and I'm really pleased to see this year she's playing with so much confidence on the offensive end and scoring a bit more as well.
Playing a huge role for this Flames team. So Perth with the stop on that occasion. There is Purcell and Young once again. Whitcomb. Young provides the screen. Now Whitcomb's doubled into Garvin. That falls in. So Heel directing traffic. Here's Evans, young development player for this Sydney team. Froling. Open from the corner, little left. Garvin throws it ahead to Whitcomb. Whipping the ball around the perimeter of the Perth Lynx, and Maybury will step back into a baseline, Jay. Second chance opportunity now for the Lynx. Young loves the mid-range shot, not that time. Garvin, though, cleans up the mess.
Good start by Darcy Garvin after her quiet game against the Caps. It's really pleasing to see.
Good start for her team as well. Sydney looking for their first bucket. Here looking for some movement. Back out to Purcell from the top, and the three ball's off.
The switching defense of the Lynx seems to be getting Sydney a bit confused with their offenses right now.
Not giving the Flames much to work with at all at the moment. Maybury, and just running out of real estate, will stay with Perth.
Deflections isn't a stat in basketball, but Kalani sure does get a lot of them.
Yeah.
It really changes the game.
Does she ever? Of course, one of the league leaders in steals as well, as we know, is Young. Now Whitcomb can fire from the corner. Never in doubt. Early timeout on the floor, and the Perth Lynx have not put a foot wrong so far. 4 of 6 from the field. 9-0 start, Jen. A bit to talk about over in the Sydney huddle.
A lot to talk about. You can't leave Sammy Whitcomb open on the three-point line. You need to run her off the line. So I think there's a bit of miscommunication on some of those screens that Sydney will have to clean up. And then offensively, Perth are smothering Sydney right now. So need to set some better screens and really look to attack them off the dribble.
Nice start for their captain as well, the Perth Lynx. Darcy Garvin, 4 points, 2 rebounds for her early days. So, of course, some big news around the league as well in the last 24 to 48 hours. Annalie Maley signed to the reigning champion Chicago Sky WNBA training camp roster. So big moment for her.
Yeah, it's just awesome news to read. I was so pleased for her. She's had an unbelievable WNBL season this year. Just the stats that she racks up and how hard she works. There's no one more deserving. So really looking forward to seeing her going over there and seeing what she can put forward. And one of my best friends, Candace Parker, is playing for Chicago, so I'm sure she'll take Annalie under her wing and really help her out over there.
Exciting stuff. What a season she's having, Annalie Maley. 21 points, 16 boards. If you don't already know, MVP candidate for the resurgent Bendigo Spirit. As we're back underway here. Katie Diebel getting some burn for Sydney. Heel sees a wall of red shirts. Diebel picks up her dribble. Here's Kira Rowe. Heel's got to go. Diebel will fire. 3 balls, no good. Perth's smothering defence continues. Now Young driving on Heel, and Purcell again with a deflection. Scherf will back it out, and the deep triple from Wickham is off. Now Froling the other way. Working inside on Garvin, wild lay-in, no good. Both teams pushing the pace here. Mabry makes her move, draws contact. First personal on Heel. Of course, a fair while between drinks for Marina Mabry. Last outing was towards the end of January. Of course, still the league leading scorer by average in the league. How important do you think she is to their title run this season for Perth?
Yeah, super important. So it'll be good for her to get some games under her legs. As you said, she sat out for a while and was playing limited minutes the last 2 games that she's been back. So with this game today and then another 2 in Townsville on the weekend, will be good leading into finals because, yeah, she's a key player for them with her shot-making ability. But, you know, when you haven't played in a few weeks, sometimes it's a bit, you're a bit short on your shots. So, yeah, getting her legs under her will be really important in these next 3 games leading into finals.
Of course, wasted no time as well, getting used to the league. Red hot from the get-go, 30 points in her debut, Marina Mabry, so it doesn't take her long. Call here from the referee.
I think Shane Hill might have said a few too many things, maybe.
Tech foul on the floor, you're right. So it looks like Jackie Young might be the technical free throw recipient. Sydney still searching for their first bucket. Shot's good from Jackie Young. Hasn't she announced herself to the league over the last few weeks, as we mentioned in the pre-game?
Plays for Las Vegas Aces over in America, and yeah, her pull-up J is one of the best I've seen, and she's definitely been putting it on show here in Australia.
Automatic from mid-range. Here's Rowe, and she draws the foul.
I like that, spread the floor and attack on the closeout. They haven't gotten much inside the paint yet, so I think that's a really good take by Kira Rowe. Hopefully she can knock down these free throws and get Sydney on the board.
Plays an important role for this Flames team. 27 minutes per game in the starting lineup. 4 points a night. Kelly Froling testing the handiwork. First one a little off from Rowe. Bulleen Jr. out of Victoria. Second one, no good as well. So Sydney still searching for that first bucket. Young and Heel. Young getting to her spots. Heel doing her best and stepping around. Young taps it out. Rowe's there though, and she's fouled. Young and Garvin were there to meet her. Good second effort from Young, but the Flames come up with a possession. Emma Gandini as well, checking in for the Lynx. Froling from the top, wide open. There's your first bucket for the Flames.
That was good by Hill to break the trap and then find the open player in Keely Froling, and she stays hot.
Gandini hands it out to Scherf. She's got Purcell on her. Purcell did well, but it's fallen into the lap of Scherf. Young steps into it too. Looks so comfortable in that area.
It's very hard to defend.
Here is Heel. Deeble, now Purcell, whipping it around. Rowe from the corner, back-to-back triples for Sydney.
That was a great cut by Keeley down the middle to allow Kira to get that open shot on the weak side, and good find by Kwani Purcell.
That's more like it if you're Shane Heel and the Flames. Back to 8 points. Scherf trying to back down Purcell, fading away. Good defense from Sydney. Now Rose drawn the foul. Fourth team foul on the Lynx. Undersized Purcell, but gives away nothing.
She's super strong down there. She's hard to move and really holds her positioning really well. She's, yeah, one of the best defenders in the league, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Won't have too many people disagreeing with that. Of course, if you've just joined us tonight, Jenna O'Hay joining us in the broadcast. Very lucky to have her with us as Heel drives to the hoop. Now Young hesitates. Strong move to the hoop and just missing. So the Flames dodge a bucket there. Froling thought about it. And Froling is fouled. So the Flames on a mini run here.
Yeah, drawing some fouls on the Lynx, so they'll be going to the line every foul from now on. Getting those freebies.
Been a stellar few weeks for Froling. Not that time. So first one falls. Now 1 of 4 from the line as a team, the Flames. There's that matchup again, Young and Heel. Garvin. Backs it out to Young. They go to double her. Then again, the defense from Sydney starting to pick up here. Eisenbarger into the ball game for Perth. As is Alex Sharp. Here's Deeble. Purcell on the block. Now she makes her move. Falls home.
She's really good from that low post position. I'm glad she's got some post moves now, but she's also a really good feeder from that position. So Sydney go to that a lot.
Sharp fouled. She'll go to the line for 2. Keely Froling with her first.
Not happy about it either.
So a 9-2 run for the Flames over the last few minutes. Sharp having another nice season for Perth. Getting her opportunities off the bench, 20 minutes per game. Gandini with a big defensive assignment on Heel on this possession. Eisenbarger comes to double. Deflection, falls out to Morgan Yeager. Stepping through, what a move.
Another development player for Sydney that just always takes her chances when she gets on the court, and that was a really strong take and a nice finish.
Back to 5 points, and Young's fouled. Chance for one more at the line. Shyla Heel assessed with a personal. Talk about hard to guard from that area.
It's automatic, that pull-up J. I don't think you have to run at her too hard when she's on the three-point line, but once she starts her dribble, then she can get into her spots and she just elevates over people. And yeah, it's very rare that those miss.
3 throws off for Young. Of course, had a big outing in that loss against the Capitals in their last game. 36 points on 16 of 28 shooting. Jaeger hands it over to Diebel. Scherf defending her, tries to take advantage, lay-in just off. Here's Taya Burrows as well out there for Perth. Scherf, long triple falls. Back to a double-digit ball game. Now Purcell makes her move inside on Scherf, no good. Young facing up Diebel. Trying to find her shot, drawing contact. So 2 shots coming up at the charity stripe. And that's the 5th team foul on the Flames. First one's good for Young. Extends that lead to 12 points for Perth. And she'll take a spell.
A well-deserved rest.
Young up to 7 points in the game now. Game's leading scorer at this early stage. Jaeger. Here's Diebel running proceedings. Purcell with the screen. Blazejewski out there. Froling can step into an open 2. Way off in the end. Just over a minute remaining here in the first quarter. Mabry hands it down to her big Scherf. And sharp cutting to the hoop. No good. Purcell the other way. Jaeger running out of space and Burrows gets a hand in. Now she's off. Just mishandling. Second chance for Burrows. That time she cleans it up. So leading the rebounding column 13-7 here early days. 4 offensive rebounds. 1 right there for Burrows. To come up with his 14-point advantage for Perth. Diebel, 3 ball just a touch strong, and Eisenbarger did well. Mabry crossing on Froling, defended really well. So shot clock off. Blazejewski right in there, but Perth will have the final say here in the first period. Burrows, 10 seconds to work with for the visitors. Nice pass to a cutting Scherf who misses. So Purcell can fire to end the first. Nearly fell, that'll do it. So the Perth Lynx 25 lead the home side. Sydney Uni Flames 11. Stick with us, second quarter coming up very, very soon. Welcome back to Sydney's Brydens Stadium. Liam Ellison here alongside Jenna O'Haig. And Aussie Hoops is basketball's national junior participation program, introducing kids aged 5 to 10 years old to basketball. They learn and improve their fundamental movement skills as well as the basics of teamwork and cooperation, which will benefit them both on and off the court. Link on your screen right now to get your young tacker involved. AussieHoops.basketball/find a program. Wonderful initiative indeed. The Perth Lynx leading here 25-11. And Jenna, feels like everything's kind of gone their way so far.
Yeah, it really has, and I like that there's a spread of scorers for the Perth Lynx as well. It's not just one person. Obviously, Young has 7 points, but I think there's quite a few people on the scoreboard, which is really pleasing to see. That's important leading into finals, that they can have a wide range of scorers. And then turnovers for Sydney. They need to take care of those in this second quarter to get this lead back.
0 turnovers as well for the Perth Lynx. Very, very impressive. See if they can arrest some of that momentum here. The Flames. Heel steps into a deep triple. Purcell crashing the glass. So fresh 14 for the home side. Heel doubled. Mabry and Scherf there. Possession arrow favours the Lynx. Good defence from the Lynx on that occasion. Burrows running point. Here's Eisenbarger as well off the pine. Open lane. First bucket of the game for Ash Eisenbarger. No good that time. Perth with a pep in their step here. Burrows, now she makes her move.
Great to see Burrows being aggressive. She hasn't got a lot of court time this season, so really pleasing to see her get that steal in the first quarter and then take that strong to the hole just then.
Great to see youngster out of WA playing for her home state side. Heel again doubled over to Froling. Purcell finds Rowe cutting to the hoop and falls in. Just the third field goal of the game so far for Sydney. Now Scherf, long two is good. $18-point leaders, the Perth Lynx. Purcell with a handoff to her point guard. And again, Mabry and Scherf there. Looks like it'll be a reach-in foul.
Perth are doing a good job of doubling Shyla Hill off all those on balls, and she's struggling with it a little bit, putting the pressure on her.
Working hard, as always, Shyla Hill, one of the top minute getters, if you like, in the WNBL. 35 a night, so no rest for the wicked there as Froling a little off. Burrows makes her move baseline. Now the corner three from Garvin. Having a career year shooting the three ball, Darcy Garvin.
Told you those rings are friendly at the Sydney Uni. Perth are just making everything right now.
3-point percentage looking very kind. Again, they double heel. Now she makes her move, turnover. Wickham picks it off. So off the foot of Purcell. Burrows to man the point guard position. 9-2 start, just 2 and a bit minutes into this quarter. Scherf's three's off. Now Heel steps back for a long two, and Wickham did well. Assessing her options on the break. Emma Clark, transition three goes up, and Garvin's there, taps it out. Perth with another opportunity. No look pass, and Scherf taps it out to Clark. They keep it in somehow. Rowe gets a hand in. So it'll be Lynx ball. .1 seconds to work with for the Lynx.
Watch Sammy let it fly.
There it is, baseball style, and of course out of bounds. So the Flames will try to arrest momentum here. In fact, shot clock violation. Rolling with the sideline ball. Here's Evans, hands it back to Heel. 3 seconds to work with. Frolling's got to go, and Scherf pulls down the defensive rebound. Perth have put the clamps on today so far. Just 27% shooting from Sydney. Scherf cutting to the bucket. And foul call on the Flames. So far, still early days, Jenna, but so far it's been quite a contrast really from the first two contests these two teams have played this season.
Yeah, it really has. Perth's defence has really upped the ante. They're not letting Sydney get anything, and Sydney are settling for a lot of outside jump shots at the moment rather than getting into the paint, and then offensively they're flowing and have a good amount of scorers, and just like that, letting it fly, and it's going through the hoop.
Impressive step back from Whitcomb. Now she comes with a double on Froling, and foul call looks to be assessed on Garvin. So second personal on Darcy Garvin, and we've got a timeout on the floor. The Perth Lynx 37 now leading the Sydney Uni Flames 13. So dominant start for them. A lot to speak about if you are Shane Heel and the Sydney Uni Flames. Of course, big game on Saturday coming up, Jenna, as well. The UC Capitals and the Melbourne Boomers, of course. That's our TV fixture. And what a game it's going to be. It very well could be the deciding factor for top spot on the ladder. If results fall the right way, we may see those two teams tied even. Of course, 2 points separated those two earlier in the year. So, gee, big game for those players heading into that game. Yeah,
it really is. The last game between those two teams up in Canberra was a really close contest, and it could have gone either way and even right down to the final siren. I thought maybe Canberra would get up, so it's going to be another really interesting game and a lot at stake. So that'll be a good one for everyone to watch.
Certainly will be. The UC Capitals top of the table at the moment. Boomers sitting back there in third position. Heel addressing his troops, and he's been a strong advocate as well for the play of Keely Froling recently. Strongly endorsed her for the Opals, and hasn't she been fantastic as well, Jenna?
Yeah, she really has. She's just an absolute workhorse and is always on the boards. She had a terrific NBL 1 season with Launceston, and yeah, she's taken that form into this WNBL season. It's really pleasing to see.
Morgan Jaeger, step back J is good. That's more like it if you're the Flames. Now Burrows. Whitcomb searching for the pick. Now she gets it. A little left on the 3-ball. See Mackenzie clinch Hoycard out there for the first time this evening as well for Perth. Froling backs it out to Heel. Now she's wide open for 3.
That's better. I like when Sydney go inside and then Perth are collapsing, and then they can get it back out to their open shooters rather than the sort of one pass, one shot offense. That was really good to see. Sydney are now in their head tap, which is their matchup zone.
See if they can break it. The Lynx. Corner 3 goes up and is good.
It is raining threes right now.
Is it ever? That's the 5th of the game for Perth. 5 of 10.
Everyone's getting involved.
That time it was Emma Clark as Heel whips it out baseline. Now Jaeger. She'll back it out. Strong screen from Froling. Jaeger to her left and Froling on the O-glass. Missing on the lay-in. So missed opportunity for the Flames. Burrows tapped out from Froling. So it will stay with the visitors.
Froling's never going to stop working. She was disappointed missing that layup, but got back to get the hands on that deflection down the court. Unfortunately, Kyra Evans couldn't hold on to that one.
So the Lynx with the sideline possession. Here's Jackie Young back into the ball game. Whitcomb hands it back to Young. So Whitcomb will stop and fire now. That one rims out. Another opportunity for Perth. Inside to Eisenbarger, mishandles it. Just the first turnover of the game, believe it or not, for the Lynx. Here's Heel, crossing on Young. Now Purcell, baseline 2, that's good.
That was good by Sydney, getting it 3 hands. Bit of an attack to get the closeout and off to Kalani. Wide open 2.
Nice shot from Purcell as Whitcomb hands it down low to Eisenbarger. Lynch Hoycard. Now Clark, same spot, not that time. So Purcell pushing the pace. Picked it off, so Whitcomb off to the races. Easy bucket for the Lynx. Another steal for Perth. 3rd of the game for Sammy Whitcomb. Heel, now she makes her move. Jaeger, corner 3. It really is raining triples here at Brydens Stadium.
That was better by Schuyler out of the double, really attacked the big and made a nice pass to Morgan Jaeger in the corner.
Here's Young. Now Whitcomb looks to continue the trend, and that she does. First player into double digits for Perth, 11 points for Whitcomb. Now Heel's turn. That one a little short. Young, free throw line, Jay. As she does, Jackie Young continues her dominance. Here's Rowe. Whitcomb defending her. Hand off to Jaeger. Nice passing from Sydney, and Evans finishes it off.
That was beautiful offense. I love that by Sydney. And a good finish by the young and Kyra Evans.
First points of the game for Evans. Purcell and Eisenbarger. Here's Young. Once again, becoming a broken record here, Jenna. Jackie Young from mid-range is lethal.
That's her spot. You need to get her out of it.
Now up to 11 points in the game, tied with Whitcomb. Here's Rowe. Jaeger, contested corner 3. 5th triple of the game for Sydney. It's been the one part of their game in the second period that's gone their way as Young. This time, finally, she misses from mid-range if you're Sydney. Purcell ahead to Evans.
Oh, good poise. Beautiful pass by Kalani on the fast break there, and good seal.
So a high-scoring second period is taking place here. Whitcomb. Now clinch Hoycard. 3-ball rims out. And last touch by Clark and the Perth Lynx. So Clark will take a spell. (49-30), they lead the Perth Lynx. Here's Morgan Jaeger. Just over 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Purcell backs it out to Jaeger. She's got the hot hand. Not that time. Young slows things up. Shot clock just ahead of the game clock. Perth hoping to make this the final possession. Here's Mabry back into the starting lineup today. That's a contested three. Good defense from the Flames to finish the first half. 19-point leaders are the visiting Perth Lynx, 49-30. But a much, much better showing, I thought, from the Flames there in the second quarter.
Yeah, once they started moving the ball, I think they got some really good looks and got some wide open shots and they were able to make them. But 49 points is way too many for Perth. So Sydney need to change some things defensively, I think, to try and slow them down a little bit. They're 6 of 15 from the three-point line right now. And Jackie Young is obviously doing her thing at the top of the key. So maybe some adjustments at halftime to try and slow them down, and hopefully they can make the margin a bit smaller.
Yeah, shooting 46% from the field are the Perth Lynx in this one. Highlights on your screen right now. Morgan Jaeger hit a couple of triples as well. She's been good for the Sydney Uni Flames, and Young, gee, we've sung her praises. She's been unreal shooting the ball from mid-range. And of course, 19-24 in that second period, in favour of the Perth Lynx. So high scoring affair here at Brydens Stadium. Let's see if they can slow them down in the second half, the Flames. Perth looking to arrest what's been an indifferent last five. They've lost 2 of their last 4. Need to win to remain in touch for that final position. Leaders here, Jackie Young with 11. Sammy Wickham as well, Jenna, who's been fantastic with 11 points as well. Yeah,
I thought she was really quiet in their last game against the Caps. I'm really pleased to see her being more aggressive, and I think good things happen when Sammy's playing well. She's a really great passer as well, so when her shot's going, I think she's more aggressive and she can get teammates open, and you saw her get some of the bigs rolling down the centre as well once they high-hedged on her. So really pleasing to see Sammy playing so well.
There's the stats on your screen right now. In fact, the Lynx shooting 50% from the field and winning the rebounding column as well. Just the 1 turnover so far in this game. So looking after the ball are the Perth Lynx. We'll be back with you very shortly for the second half of this one. The Perth Lynx 49 leading the Sydney Uni Flames 30.
Everyone who said we're not strong enough, not fast enough, wrong. We're crossover queens, scoring buckets, taking names and hitting no-look threes. We fight for every ball. Until we dunk, hell yeah. When we roll onto the court with nothing to lose and everything to prove, you're in for a show. She got style, she got balls, she got belief, she got game.
Welcome back to Sydney's Brydens Stadium. It's the visiting Perth Lynx leading here by 19 points over the Sydney Uni Flames. Liam Ellison here alongside a very special guest this evening, two-time Olympian Jenna O'Hay. Of course, Sammy Whitcomb as well, 11 points in the ball game, equal leading scorer with Jackie Young, our Opals captain. And of course, the FIBA Women's World Cup is not far away, taking place in September. It's returning to Australian shores for the first time in 27 years, featuring 12 teams, 144 of the world's best players in 38 games across just 10 days. The Basketball World Cup will deliver plenty of action for Aussie basketball fans. Sign up for first access to tickets at womensworldcup.basketball. Well, it's been a high-scoring second quarter. It's been the Perth Lynx in control so far, Jenna, but I thought Sydney really started to re-establish some control, if you like, in the game.
Yeah, offensively they definitely looked better in that second quarter, getting the ball through hands, but defensively I think they've got a lot to work on. 49 points is too many, so we'll see what adjustments they've made at halftime to see if they can slow Perth and their high scoring down.
Absolutely. 49 points at this point, 50% from the field. They've shot 6 of 15 from long range and turned the ball over just once in this ball game, the Lynx. Sydney, not too much worse, really. In fact, they do have 7 turnovers, excuse me, so on par in that perspective.
Nice to see Morgan Jaeger rewarded with a second half start after her good first half.
Certainly. Morgan Jaeger up to 10 points, leading scorer for Sydney, 2 triples to her name. Here's Kalani Purcell, active as always. Froling doubled. Purcell, there's that corner 3 ball, goes up and in. So Kira Rose starts things off in style for Sydney.
I really like that offensive set, getting it through everyone's hands. Everyone had a touch and a great shot by Kira.
Mabry's fouled. She'll head to the charity stripe. Just the 2 points so far in this game for Mabry. First game back into the starting lineup.
And that's Shyla's 3rd foul, so she'll have to be a bit careful here on out.
Of course, 17 points and 14 points respectively in her first 2 games, returning from injury, Marina Mabry, coming off the bench. Easing her way back from that ankle injury. And gets it to go on that occasion. Froling hands it off to Heel. Jaeger down low to Froling. Heel again doubled. Jaeger steps into a mid-range 2. And her good game continues. Morgan Jaeger, leading scorer in the ball game, 12 points. Purcell comes up with a steal. Good defense. Now Jaeger in the corner. Down low to Froling. She makes her move baseline. Rowe wide open again for 3.
Great start to the quarter from Sydney. Their offense is looking beautiful, getting it through hands. They're doubling Keeley in the post, and she's doing a really good job of getting it out, and they're finding the open player.
Young continues what she started.
Wowee. She does not miss.
Now 13. 5 field goals, all of which, mind you, came in that mid-range area. That's off the foot of Mabry. So Sydney cut the lead to 15 here. Quick start for them. Purcell over to Froling, foot on the line. Now Young the other way. This time she hands it over to Whitcomb. Scherf cutting to the bucket and going the other way. Offensive foul on Scherf.
Oh, I thought that one was a bit rough for Scherf. But good rotation by Sydney for Keeley to get across there and draw the charge that the refs called.
Looked a little bemused, Lauren Scherf, but Sydney ball nonetheless. Hands it off to Heel. This time finds her way through. So the Flames' hot start to the third quarter continues. Game on here at Brydens Stadium. Young hesitates. Whips it out to Whitcomb. Deep triple. Never in doubt for Sammy Whitcomb. Fourth triple of the ball game. Regains control for Perth, 16-point leaders. Heel, Purcell with a screen. Look to force it out of her hands. Here's Jaeger. Froling, Young coming to contest, count the bucket. Froling a chance for one more. A little late on that closeout from the side.
No landing space, that's a foul every day of the week.
So Keely Froling up to 8 points. Make that 9. Now Whitcomb and Heel. 2 opals. Mabry. Nice pass inside to Scherf and the Lynx. What movement. Garvin off on the 3 ball. Shyla Heel the other way for Sydney. Froling, lanes part. Easy too.
Shyla's doing a lot better out of that double team. She's really attacking the big, and then Sydney are finding the open player out of that trap, so it's looking really good.
So the Flames have put up 13 quick points here, 4 minutes into this quarter. Peel again looking to push the pace. Of course, we're tied 1-1 in the season series. And not that time for Froling. Addressed with a follow-up foul as well. Cop that if you're Lauren Scherf.
One straight to the face.
Shakes it off, good to go. Coach Heel will like what he's seen so far in the third. Here's Garvin with the screen. Inbounds to Young and caught unawares. Purcell taps it out. Chance to bring it back to single digits, but Young picks it off. 2-on-2 situation all the way herself. Good defense from Jackie Young. Froling now a chance to slow things up. Heel trying to find herself free. Here's Jaeger. Same spot, same result. Another 3 ball for Morgan Jaeger, up to 15 points.
She's shooting beautifully.
3 of 4 from long range as Whitcomb lets it fly.
So is Sammy Whitcomb. You cannot leave her open on the 3-point line when she's feeling like this.
It's her 5th triple as well for Whitcomb. Now Heel to the hoop. Outstretched arm of Garvin, doesn't matter. Gets the bucket to go. It's back to an 11-point ball game. Timeout on the floor.
Well, this is fun to watch.
Is it ever?
I think both coaches will be talking about the defensive end because offensively both teams are rolling right now.
They certainly are. 50-61. It's a high-scoring affair. And the Flames have put up 20 points already in the period, halfway through the quarter. Extraordinary.
It's impressive.
The Lynx shooting 48% from the field and Sydney 46%. You'd have to think Shane Coach Heel will be pretty happy with his troops so far.
Yeah, great start to the third quarter. Exactly what you'd want coming out of the halftime break. Offensively, they're looking really good, and I think they've got some good stops. I know they're still scoring. I think they need to address Sammy Whitcomb and her 3-point shooting, sort of run her off the line and make her put the ball on the floor. But yeah, they're looking good at the start of this third quarter. This is fun basketball to watch.
Very, very fun basketball to watch indeed. It's been the Perth backcourt who've been going off as well. 32 points combined for Sammy Whitcomb and Jackie Young. It's been Young from the mid-range and Whitcomb from long range, 5 of 9 from deep. And 5 dimes as well for Sammy Whitcomb, Jenna.
When she's aggressive, she's one of the best players in the league, and I just love watching her when she's at the peak of her game, and yeah, this is exciting.
Here we go again, Whitcomb and Heel. Sydney not going away here. Eisenbarger back out there for Perth. Young trying to step through, and she's drawn the contact on Purcell.
I spoke earlier in the game, I really like that matchup with Kalani on Jackie Young. As I said, Jackie Young's a super strong guard and she can't bully Kalani around, but she just dropped her arms right at the last minute and the refs have called a foul on that one.
So got the job done that time as the free throw falls. Young once again having herself a game. 25 points per game over the last 4. 17 already tonight. Gandini on heel. Purcell skips it over to Rowe in the corner. It's been a profitable area for the Flames. And it'll stay with Sydney. So Darcy Garvin with the foul. That's her second. Third, in fact. Heel out to Jaeger. Into Purcell, who finds her way free. Froling follows it up. Another O-board, and Perth somehow see it off. It'll stay with the Flames for now.
Purcell and Froling will be both disappointed with that, but they've got the ball back here.
Garvin mishandles it. So another fresh 14 for Sydney.
One thing with Sydney, they never stop fighting, so they've come up with 3 or 4 possessions just here on the one. It's pleasing to see.
Now drawn even on the offensive rebounding tally, 6 apiece. Here's Jaeger. Heel, now she makes her move on Gandini. Purcell keeps it moving. Jaeger.
Beautiful extra pass to the hot hand in Jaeger.
Morgan Jaeger is having herself a night. Just missed the 1 field goal in the game. 4 of 5 from 3. Whitcomb stepping through on heel. Remains the lead at 12. Here's heel. Kicks it over to Jaeger. Purcell calling for it. Now Froling makes her move on Young and draws contact. So that'll be the 3rd personal foul on Young as well. This one's good for Froling. Another double-double for her tonight. Averaging 15 and 8 on the season. Now Jaeger with the assignment on Whitcomb. Nice pass down low to Scherf. She's fouled. Jaeger looks to have come up sore.
Never good when someone grabs their knee, so I hope she's okay.
So team physio out there for Sydney. Thoughts with Morgan Jaeger. Hopefully nothing serious. Just landed a little funny. What a night she's been having as well, Jaeger. 18 points, 7 of 9 shooting.
She really is. It's so disappointing to see this. I really hope she's okay.
4 triples as well. Be a big blow for this Flames team, who no doubt will be taking no chances.
Sounds like she just, well, lip reading seems like she just said, I think it's okay, but...
It's great news. Hopefully that is the case.
Up on her feet and walking, which is good. Hopefully it was more just a little bit of a scare. Oh, I would be able to do this when I'm fully healthy, jeepers. If she can do that, she's fine.
Good to see. Good signs, at least, for Jaeger. Of course, some news around the league as well. Monique Billings will return to the USA to rehab what is a knee complaint as well. She was great in the early part of the season for Townsville, but big loss for the Fire, who fell away a little bit towards the second half of the year.
Yeah, been rattled by injuries, but, you know, they continue to fight, and I hope Billings' knee's okay, and she might come back to Australia one day, because, yeah, she was super impressive in the early stages of the WNBL season.
Certainly was. 16.7 boards a night, and when she was on, very difficult to stop.
Yeah, yeah, she is athletic.
So here we go, Lauren Scherf at the line. 3 minutes to go here, and the Flames are closing. 3 minutes in the third, of course. Could we see a single-digit game going into the last quarter? First one's off. And no good on the second, so Froling pulls it down. Katie Diebel back out there, replacing Jaeger. Purcell off the window, no good. He's Sharp. Hand off to Whitcomb. Now Young. Big screen from Scherf, and that'll be an offensive foul.
Oh, Kira Rowe was rocked by that one. That was a hard screen.
Certainly was. You can see her shaking it off there. Just not set, said the referee.
A good possession here by Sydney. We could get it back to single digits, which would be nice to see.
Certainly game on. They put up 25 points here in the third quarter, Sydney. They lead the quarter by 9 points. It was a 19-point ball game at halftime. Keel just over the halfway line. Perth trying to pester them with their defense. Here's Froling. Now she makes her move. Purcell taps it back to Froling, and she's fouled. One more coming up at the charity stripe. Chance to make it a 7-point ball game, Jenna O'Hea.
Quite the comeback. This is really great to watch, and Kalani Purcell, just things that don't always show up on the stat sheet, but that was her that tapped it to Keeley so that she could get that ball back.
Great play from Purcell.
Just the ultimate possession getter.
Free throw goes. So Sydney have got all the answers here in the third. Garvin. Eisenbarger wide open in the corner. Makes him pay. Diebel hands it off to Rowe. Both teams have got the job done from long range today. Here's Purcell. Now it's her chance. Not that time. Mabry. Quiet night for her. Diebel defending her. Now she calls for the screen. Sharp cutting to the hoop. Hands it out to Eisenbarger.
Same spot. Nah.
Just rattled out. Now Purcell ahead to her point guard and Diebel. Heel wide open from the corner. Can't convert. So a minute to go here in the third quarter. The Lynx 10-point leaders. Chance to add to that going into the last. Mabry from the free throw line. Rattled out once again, but the Lynx will get another opportunity. Just the 3 field goals this evening for Marina Mabry. Into Garvin. Now Mabry will fire from the corner. Not that time. Diebel into Froling. Now Diebel will fire. Just a little short though. Heel crashing the glass. Purcell. Ambitious pass attempt. Last touch.
Tried to thread the needle on that one, didn't quite come off, but still Sydney ball.
Garvin, last touch there. 8 seconds to work with. 31 seconds to go in the third. Froling running out of time. Purcell's got to go. Fading away. Oh. Zest with the foul. Tried to force the steal. Just the second personal for Purcell. Tough fadeaway bucket.
It's beautiful.
So in the bonus, they're at the line, the Lynx. Teo Burrows, good on the first. And second one's good as well. Jackie Young will see this final defensive possession of the third. So shot clock off. Need to get it over. In fact, Young's come up with a turnover.
And that's why she was subbed back in. That was a great deflection, and now Perth gets the last shot of the quarter.
Young fading away. Sharps there, no good. So here we'll throw it up, and that'll do it for the end of 3. It's a 10-point ball game. The Sydney Uni Flames closed a 9-point gap. The Perth Lynx 70 lead the Sydney Uni Flames 60.
Strong enough, not fast enough. Wrong. We're crossover queens, scoring buckets, taking names and hitting no-look threes. We fight for every ball. And do we dunk? Hell yeah. When we roll onto the court with nothing to lose and everything to prove, you're in for a show. She got style, she got balls, she got belief, she got game.
Welcome back to Sydney's Brydens Stadium. It's the Perth Lynx 70 leading the Sydney Uni Flames 60. Liam Ellison here alongside Jenna O'Hay. And of course, Spalding believe everyone should have the opportunity to play basketball. Grab yourself a ball and get started today at spalding.com.au. Spalding, of course, are the official ball partner of the WNBL. A lot of gusto from Shane Heel there on the bench. It's all to play for, 10-point margin, and the Flames, Jenna, they're not out of it.
They are not, and Sydney Flames never stop fighting, and as you can see, they've continued to fight, and they've got it back to 10 points. They got it back to 7 at one point, so we're in for a ripper of the last quarter here.
Certainly are. Of course, they've been on fire from long range, and Morgan Yeager, who hopefully we'll see her again this afternoon, had a tough fall on her knee. She was fantastic. 18 points in the game, 4 triples. So big blow for Sydney if we don't see her again this arvo. Look to be taping that knee up. Katie Diebel, though, more than capable substitute. Here's Young. Mabry crosses into a mid-range too. That's more like it. Heel. Hands it off to Purcell, who's had another good game. Froling with the screen. Heel. And Eisenbarger pulls it down for Perth. Mabry showing some aggression. So Katie Diebel. Froling and Garvin battling down low, and Mabry got a hand in. So Whitcomb can just waltz in for an easy 2. Perfect start for Perth. Back out to 14. Purcell hands it off to Heel. She'll fire from long range. Shola Heel.
Been a lot of threes made in this game.
Has there ever? That's the 10th of the game for Sydney. First of the game for Heel. No good that time from Whitcomb. Up to 5 points now, Shola Heel. 2 of 10 shooting. 5 assists, though, to go along with it. Diebel. Mabry defending her. Purcell with the screen. Now Heel steps into another long-range bomb. That time it's a long 2. Heel coming alive here at Brydens Stadium. Whitcomb whips it over to Mabry. She'll cross back into a mid-range J. In fact, Heel's shot was in fact a 3, according to the scorers. So, single-digit ball game. Last touch, Mabry. Feels like Marina Mabry's been a bit more active here in the 4th period.
Yeah, definitely. She's been quiet this game. Been on the bench a little bit in that 2nd and 3rd quarter, so I'm sure she's in for a big one in this 4th.
Froling. Now Diebel's got some space and takes advantage.
Yes.
Katie Diebel, her first bucket of the evening. And another triple for Sydney. Eisenbarger. Hands off to Mabry. Now Eisenbarger to the hoop, and Diebel did really well. Heel. She draws contact. Mabry want a double dribble. She won't get it. Or carry, rather. 2 fouls for her. Mabry takes a spell along with Scherf. So Froling inbounds. Purcell. And that'll be on Eisenbarger. So the Flames chance to make it a 4-point ball game.
That was great strength by Kalani there. We've definitely got a game on our hands.
Do we ever? And another good game as well for Purcell. 3 steals, 7 boards. Sydney, since the halftime break, have outscored Perth by 14 points. They've closed the gap. They've played 2 games by under 5 points, these two teams, this season. Young trying to get to her spot. Working on Froling. This time she does. Garbin's there fighting on the glass. And the Sydney Flames come away with it. Purcell just reaches Diebel. So last touch by Young. And it'll be a foul call. Big minutes once again from Katie Diebel down the stretch.
I'm sure she has goals and aspirations to go to the WNBA, so to play against the likes of Marina Mabry, Jackie Young, Sammy Whitcomb, it's so good for her and she's doing great.
And looked well up to the task as well. So Diebel will inbound. Chance to make it a one-possession ball game for the first time since the opening moments. Into Froling. Now Heel. Long range from the corner, no good. Whitcomb's got 21 points in the ball game. Sharp over to Burrows. Inside to Sharp, she's got the mismatch. Purcell dived in, come up with the stop the Flames. Froling, strong screen. Now she rolls to the bucket, just missing. Crowd's involved, 2 shots coming up.
That was a great pass by Shyla. We all know she can score, but I love watching her develop her game and being able to distribute the ball like that. That was really great and a great pass, and I think Healy will be disappointed she didn't finish that, but hopefully she can make these 2 free throws.
5 assists in the ball game for Heel. That one's good for Froling. 6 of 7 from the line today. Just off on the second. So Perth managed just 4 points so far in this final quarter. Burrows, that time it's good.
Great take. She's been good today. She's been getting downhill and making some tough baskets in there. She's, been a real spark for Perth off the bench.
Certainly has. As Heel stepping back, not that time. Now Burrows the other way. Tried to thread the needle to Eisenbarger.
It was a good look. I like when guards reward the bigs for running the floor. Unfortunately, that one just didn't quite come off.
5.5 to go here in the fourth. High scoring affair. Sydney up to the task once again. Winners of 3 in a row, the Flames. Here's Froling. Stays with Sydney. So timeout on the floor. The Perth Lynx, 76. 6-point leaders here. Just feels like Sydney have got the momentum at the moment.
Absolutely. It's been a really impressive second half by them. They're coming up with big stops down the defensive end. I do really like when Sydney have either Kalani or Keely Froling on Young. I feel like she finds it a bit harder to elevate over those 2 on those jump shots, and she's missed a couple. So hopefully they can keep getting some defensive stops and really make this a close game.
Young's certainly been slowed down so far in this second half, just the 6 points. Heel got plenty to say as well to his players. And Morgan Yeager, of course, if you've just joined us, went down with a knee injury just moments ago, but she's been unreal. 4 triples. Can she be the wild card down the stretch for Sydney?
She hasn't put her warm-up topper on or anything on yet, so we might still see her in this game, which would be great.
Would be a great story.
Oh, there's ice on that knee. We won't be seeing her again. That's disappointing. She's had a really great game, and if Sydney win this game, she'll be a big reason why.
So here we go. Deeble remains out there, along with Rowe and Heel. Seven seconds to work with. So Deeble's got to make her move here. Working on Burrows off the window. Purcell crashing in. Once again, the stuff that doesn't show up on the stat sheet. Heel, long two. Mabry's fouled. So third personal for Froling. Young and Scherf both with 4 fouls apiece for Perth. 2 players in real foul trouble. Mabry. Whitcomb cut into the bucket. Muscles up for 2. Another good game here for Samuel Whitcomb tonight. Deeble. Closing in on crunch time here at Brydens Stadium. Purcell out to Rowe for 3, not that time. And Garbin's copped one there. She looks to be getting up.
I think Keeley was lucky not to be called a foul on that one. Just got to be careful with those 3 fouls.
So now Marina Mabry, happy to take some time off the clock. Steps into a triple, just a little strong, and Burrows did well. Heels in there, and jump ball. Possession arrow gives the Flames possession. Burrows fought hard on this possession.
Yeah, that was a great rebound. Stayed with it.
Coach Ryan Petrick just calming his players. 8-point leaders, the Perth Lynx. Of course, every game a must-win. Home court advantage at stake. Heel. Purcell's there for the screen. Froling. Spinning. Garvin there with the defence, and Purcell taps it out to Kira Rowe.
Just always coming up with extra possessions.
Heel. Rims out. Tough miss if you're the Sydney Uni Flames. Perth in control now. 3 minutes to go. And Rowe trying to deny Scherf. She'll be assessed with the personal. Scherf back out there with 4. Won't see Morgan Jaeger again this evening. Into Whitcomb. He's got Deeble on her. What a quick take to the hoop, missing. They get out of jail, the Flames. Heel. Nice move, tries to draw contact. Play on, says the referee. Young over to Garvin. Now Mabry. She'll fire, and that falls. Mabry has been active here in the 4th. .11 leaders. They need an answer, Sydney. Turnover. Now Young ahead of the play. Mabry. She's run out of space. So timeout on the floor.
I think much needed just to settle his troops.
Just the 6th turnover of the game for the Perth Lynx. And it's going to be tough now for Sydney. 11-point leaders. The 3 balls have been dropping tonight. Jenna, what do you think they've got to do to make one last run at the Lynx?
Yeah, I think you need to run at Mabry and Whitcomb and really get them off that 3-point line. You can't afford to let threes rain on them. And I think offensively, getting the ball through hands is when they look the best. When everyone gets a touch, they were getting really good looks. The you know, one pass, one shot. Offense can be a bit terminal, so I'd really like to see them, you know, get it onto the low block and do their scissor action and get some good looks that way.
Coach Hill chatting things over now. The Lynx as a team still shooting 45% from the field. Leaders today, Whitcomb with 23 points. 4 triples, Jackie Young with 17, most of which came in that first half. And for the Flames, it's Keely Froling with yet another double-double, 17 points and 11 rebounds. And Morgan Yeager with 18 points off the pine.
We've got Kalani Purcell on a triple-double watch here. 1 more rebound and a couple more points. She's got the 10 assists, playing a really good game.
Wow, there's a stat for you. 10 times for Purcell. Great spot, Jenna. Great to have Jenna O'Hea as well in the commentary box with us tonight. Her commentary debut. Here is Purcell. Now she makes her move to the hoop. Whitcomb in no rush. Hands it off to Jackie Young. Just remains in control. Nice pass to Garvin. Had to retrieve it out of the air, and she's drawn the foul on Froling. 4th personal for Froling. Garvin a little off on that occasion. And splits a pair from the line, the Perth skipper. Peel trying to push the pace now for Sydney. Mishandles out to Diebel. Might be assist anyway. Nah, that's off that time.
Looks like they're trying to attack Scherf on those 4 fouls and get her off. Scherf's been doing a good job in keeping her hands out.
Here's Mabry and Diebel. And she draws the foul. So 12-point leaders with 90 seconds to go here, Perth. And the scoring is slowed right up here in the 4th quarter.
It has indeed. That 3rd quarter was free-flowing, and yeah, this is a bit tighter in this 4th quarter.
51 points combined scored in the 3rd, just 22 in the 4th. So Scherf will take a break. Still got the 4 personals.
We've got all 5 of Perth's starting 5 on the bench right now. I think they think this game is done and resting for their 2 games on Friday and Sunday in Townsville.
Coach Ryan Petrick's made the call. Burrows doubled. So let's see if Sydney can make one final run on the back of that news. Here's Emma Mahadi out for the first time this evening. Froling on the O-glass. Another chance for Mahadi. And Froling getting tangled up there with Sharp. Looks like it'll be on the Lynx. Froling to the line. Six of 8 this evening from the charity stripe. And Shyla Heel takes a break. So Kyra Evans now back out there after starting in the starting lineup tonight, just the 9 minutes.
Yeah, I didn't get much of an opportunity tonight. I didn't think she was bad when she started, but Keely and Kalani in the 4-5 was working well for them.
Yeager had 20 minutes off the bench. Diebel as well with 20 as Froling gets the job done. So the Flames as well have gone to their bench unit here. Sharp to the bucket. Sherry Kalea out there as well for Sydney. Emma Mahadi. Here is Mahadi. Tried to hand it off to Evans. Stripped it of Gandini. And Burrows corrals. Burrows to Clark in the corner. That hits the top of the backboard. Mahadi the other way. Here's Froling. Triple, no good that time. So Froling remains out there. 19 points, 11 rebounds. Played 35 minutes tonight, no less. So shot clock off. Here's Burrows, and looks like they're going to dribble it out, the Perth Lynx. So it's been a fun game this evening tonight at Brydens Stadium. 84, the Perth Lynx prevail. 72, the Sydney Uni Flames, in what was really quite a defensive sort of grinding affair in the last quarter. Yeah, it was. I think both teams picked up their defensive efforts, and I think there was a lot of good shots that just happened to rim out a lot. But that was super impressive by Sydney to fight back in that third quarter, and that first half by Perth was just super impressive, and I think they're looking good leading into finals. Game highlights on your screen right now, and the three-point shots, they were falling. 11 for Sydney, 10 for Perth. Another good game as well for Lauren Scherf. She had 7 points, 11 rebounds. And Sammy Whitcomb, what a game she had from long range. She had 23 points and 5 triples. Yeah, the 6 rebounds, 5 assists as well. She just gets it all done. 3 steals as well. You know, she's just all over the court, and there's not much better to watch than her when she's on her game. So that was really fun to watch, and I'm really pleased that she was able to do that in tonight's game. Speaking of stuffing the stat sheet as well, how about the player Kalani Purcell? 10 assists tonight. 9 rebounds and 7 points. Triple-double watch for her, as you pointed out. It was, yeah, and the 3 steals as well, and the million gazillion deflections that she gets throughout the game and the extra possession. She was really impressive tonight, and she's just playing really great basketball at the moment. So the Perth Lynx got the job done here. They now go to 10-4 on the season, a game behind the UC Caps. They got 2 games to come here in this season. They've probably got to go 2-0 here to finish top of the ladder. All to play for going down the stretch for Perth. Yeah, they're going up to Townsville and playing 2 away games there. Townsville have been just ravished by injuries, so they'll be going up there with plenty of confidence after tonight's win, and hopefully they can get 2 more games, and yeah, it's exciting time leading into finals. Certainly big home court advantage, you think, at the Bendat Basketball Centre over in WA, so they'd be very, very keen to get that home court. Absolutely, and it's tough flying over there as an away team and playing over there, so they'll be really vying for that. And they've just had such a disrupted season. They started late because they were still over in Perth, and then all the games they had in Ballarat, and then the disappointment of not being able to go back on the 5th of Feb, staying out this way a bit longer, another, month that they didn't have games. So they've been really disrupted. So hopefully they can get on a roll and, really shake finals up and give it a good crack. Finally, things starting to come together for Perth. Maybury back out there today as well, so their starting lineup intact. A chance to take that team into the finals, all ready to go. The Perth Lynx here get the job done. They looked after the ball tonight as well. Just the 8 turnovers as a team. Very impressive there. Yeah, it was. In the first half, they only had the 1, so they had a few more in that second half. I think Sydney picked up the defensive pressure. But yeah, they were humming tonight, and it was really good to watch. The Perth Lynx get the job done here at Brydens Stadium. It's been Liam Ellison here alongside Jenna O'Hay. Perth 84, defeat the Flames 72. Stick around, big round 15 of basketball coming up to you over the next few days. Catch you then.